John Berry, Kenilworth. Just one topic, and it kind of flows from looking at the budget in fairly detailed way. There's an item on there. I thought it was a pass-through at first. About $22 million. It's called a couple of things. DDD, Institutional Development for Disabled, and it's called Maintenance of Patients in State Institutions for Mentally Retarded. Now, I'll just comment. The way I'd like to work this is if I'm wrong or if there's something you want to add, go ahead. Otherwise, I'll presume that everything I'm saying here is correct.
I wouldn't make that presumption.
Well,
you can, but
after you finish. After I finish. If silence means assent to me, which your presence at the budget hearing we had, I assume you approve it, since you didn't say anything against it yet.
Okay.
Well, so getting back, $22 million. It looks like, and I read the New Jersey statutes on it a little bit. You pay for patients and Union County people who are in mental institutions, and the state, I would guess, reimburses you, because going back to budgets back to 2004, the revenue and the appropriations were equal. But then I looked at the audit, and actually most counties don't have audits on their website. Union is one of the 5 that does. I don't know if they're hiding anything, whatever. But actually, Union is one of the better websites. Monmouth is tremendous. I mean, if you wanted to see what finance does and how they do a website, you can't beat Monmouth, but that's beside the point. When I was looking at non-budget revenue, there's an item there. There are a number of items. I mean, this is report-worthy, actually, just looking at all these non-budget revenues. And it's DDD, Institution Developmentally Disabled. Same thing as it's in the regular budget, but it's kind of hidden. I mean, you got this non-budget revenue, so that's you say you use your surplus, but you're not really, because you got $8 million that's coming back to you off budget. And that number in the non-budget revenue has been $550,000, $593,000, and I looked at the other counties that had audits on their website, and that item doesn't appear. I don't know if it should appear, but to me it looks like you're making money, $600,000, off the mentally retarded. Now that's it. We could leave it there, and if you want to comment, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, I'm not letting this one go. Larry, can you straighten this confusion out?
Thank you for your other chairman, members of the board. Those amounts that are contained in our budget are provided to us by the state of New Jersey for both the revenue side as well as the appropriation side. The county is required to pick up, I believe it to be 12.5% of any costs associated with any of our citizens that are housed in any of the developmentally disabled institutions within the state of New Jersey. Basically, as I said, we are responsible for approximately 12.5% of those costs. I believe that what Mr. Berry was referring to was monies that were collected in miscellaneous revenue not anticipated. Other counties may include that in their anticipated revenue. We decide that what we do is we separate any monies that we receive through the state of New Jersey, because those monies are paid to us by the state for any of our residents that are in their institutions that may be over and above what they originally estimated those revenues to be for us. So, at the time of the budget adoption, we put the appropriations and the revenues in place that the state tells us to put in, and during the year, the state may collect other monies for residents that, may go into the institutions between April and December. And, those monies are collected by us, and they're paid to us by the state of New Jersey, not by any of the residents, and we're not making any money.
Well, that was going to be my question. We're not making any money.
Absolutely not.
And I use that term loosely,
Absolutely
quoting the
not.
previous speaker.
Right, and as I said, our share of the costs associated is approximately 12.5%, and I believe that the state is increasing that to 15%.
Thank you very much, Larry.